seeking after God, there's always hope. The statement that sums up the maturity stage is this: together, we can make it. Together, we can make it. See the emphasis on us instead of I. Together, we can make it. For those of you who are married, what stage is your marriage in? Enchantment? Disenchantment? Maturity? And I don't mean to imply that once you hit the maturity stage, it's all smooth sailing from there and no problems. We'll talk about that later on in the series. But there is a definite difference in the outlook and perspective and the grounding of that maturity stage. If you're not yet in that maturity stage, are you willing to work toward it? Because it's going to take work. We have this sense that happy, fulfilled marriages are something that just happen because we've had it ingrained to us that you just fall in love. Like you were walking along your merry way and totally, without any effort on your part, whoops, there's love and here I go. You fall into it. Almost as this love is something that if you don't watch it, you step into. I just stepped in love. Did you? Someone needs to clean this up. Someone might fall into this. What a small, immature, narrow understanding of love. Love takes work. Married love takes work. But guys, it's worth it. That maturity phase. After the first service, I had someone come out of the service, and this is a dear, dear man who just lost his wife recently. They've got one of the best love stories I've ever heard. And I had the privilege of knowing her and him together for many years, and their relationship was beautiful. And I told him, I said, you know what? You could have gotten up here and just preached the sermon. You could have told us a lot about what that maturity stage is like, because I saw it in the two of you. Guys, it is worth it. It is there. It is possible. It is worth it. Are you willing to choose to live in agape love regardless of how you feel? Maybe you're listening to this and you're thinking, Kevin, I want to do that. But I don't know how to go about it. I don't know how to start. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll focus on what we can do specifically to live out agape love in our marriages and provide a strong foundation for romantic love, because that's what it does. Is it possible for someone in a marriage, if their marriage loses romantic love, if they don't have that feeling for each other anymore, is it possible to get that back? Absolutely it is. Yes, it is. And next week, we're going to talk exactly on how that happens, how you can work toward that. Folks, what is God saying to you about marriage this morning? What is God saying to you about the nature of love? If you need to come and talk and pray with me, I'll be standing at the front. Associate Pastor Russell Cole will also be standing at the front. I think Don's going to be playing in the band. But if you need to come and talk and pray, we're here for you. If you want to meet and talk with one of us later on in the week where we can really have a substantive conversation, we would love to do that. Maybe God's leading you to become a member of Berea Baptist Church. There's been a lot of that going around lately. God's up to something, folks. He is gathering a people for himself in this particular local body of believers. And if you are sensing that call of, yes, I want to be in on that, whatever God's doing in this congregation, that's what I want to be in on, you can make that commitment today too. You can make the commitment to follow Jesus as Lord and Savior. Maybe you've never done that. But in hearing about this and the love, the quality of love that is possible when following Jesus as Lord in the context of marriage, you're sitting there thinking, that's what I want. It's a lot easier to walk in agape love when you are a follower of Jesus and have his Spirit empowering you to do so. You can do that. You can make that commitment this morning too. Whatever God is saying to you, let's listen and let's respond. Would you stand?